gonna throw me the fuck off. Like, that's not in my algorithm. That's not in my mental algorithm of the way that I live my life. All this energy, you're gonna eventually exhaust the person that you're with.
Hey, what's your point? All women are the same. All women are the same. They all have the same emotion.
You know it's gonna be emotional.
But a lot of men don't. A lot of men don't want another man around.
Yeah.
And you gonna be like, God damn, bitch, what? I just did all this shit, and you just, what the fuck? Where did this shit come from?
What up, world? We are back with another one. It's your guy B.A. for Real 100, and I'm here with my brethren. Yeah.
It's your boy Capital Don, aka Capology Factz. Excuse me. Excuse me. My bad. I'm here, people.
Definitely. Shout out to everybody on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and Twitch, because we're back on Twitch now. Yay! Thank y'all for rocking with us today on this lovely Saturday. I know that we usually have this on Sundays, but if you know the channel and you know me and you know Capo as well, you know what else that we do and what we doing in the culture of battle rap. So you know we got a lot of
bars up.
That's a fact. We got a lot of stuff tomorrow to do. So we decided to push it up to today. And thank y'all for coming in. Make sure you hit that like button, comment, subscribe, but definitely hit the like button. Why? Because it's free. And if you're here spectating and you don't hit the like button, that means you're just a hater. Why hate on us? We just out here trying to get your game up. That's all. That's all we trying to do. But anyways, how's it go, Capo?
I'm good, man. I'm just trying to get shit taken care of. You know what I mean? That's about it. Just trying to take care of some things, get things taken care of, and get my whole life together. You know what I'm saying? And so I can be able to, you know, relax and enjoy life. You know what I'm saying? So, and also I found out I've been doing some research or some things instead of, you know, my retirement plan, right? Fibonacci Brown's in the building. Salute to you, Queen.
Nachi, what up, Queen? What up? Salute. Appreciate you.
My retirement plan, getting my RV and then getting my food truck and shit like that.
Okay.
I did some research. You can actually convert your RV into a food truck also. And I wouldn't really need to convert too much. I just need a deep fryer.
Okay.
Because everything else I can stove it. You know.
Look at Capo growing up over there. I see you, sir. Look at Capo over there growing up. Hey.
So you know, I'm gonna condense all that shit to that one RV. And I need about $200K to get that shit going, but I have time because I'm not retiring for another 6 years, so it's gonna be good.
Definitely. I want to say to a lot of the people out there that's listening, if you are aspiring and you have a plan and you're actually looking for an investor or something of that nature of money to put into whatever plan that you have, definitely make sure your credit is right and focus on your credit. Why do I say that? Because when you focus on your credit, especially now in today's economic whole kind of craziness that's going on, you definitely want to you want to go get money. You want to go get money that's not yours, because it's how a lot of the wealthy people do it. When they spend and they spend and build things with money that's not theirs. But a lot of these people too, they spend it maturely, responsibly. I'm not asking you to go to a credit union, because you want to go to a credit union if you do want to get to maximize that. But if you do go out, get this bread, make sure you do have a plan before you get the bread, because a lot of people get this bread and then they go fuck it off. I hate to say it in that way, but they go do that and they end up putting themselves more in debt, opposed to, oh, let me go to this credit union and this credit union. And okay, they give me 150, they give me 200,000. Hey, let me go cop some this and that, cop some this and that. No, make sure you got an LLC too if you want to do it within a business sense, what you should be doing. But I'm not here.
Give me 200,000. I'm getting me a decked out RV, nigga. Spaceship like nigga. Fuck out here.
He said, shout out to Review Report, said 750 or better. Definitely. These days you actually you get you a about a 715, 720 or higher. You can get a six figure loan with the low interest rate. But I'm only saying this once again, if you do this before you go get this big ass amount of money that you've never seen in your life at one time, make sure you have a plan. Please make sure you have a plan, because if you don't have a plan, I guarantee you will fuck that money off, and then you will get down to a certain amount of thousands and you haven't invested anything in what you're trying to create. And you won't you got to pay that money back. Remember that. Hold up. Let's so shout out to Nachi, Fibonacci Brown. Make sure y'all go subscribe to Fibonacci Brown. Research paperless loans and make sure you set up a business bank account with your LLC. Exactly. LLC is key. It's key. Why? Because it's an entity outside of yourself that if anything hits the fan, it will be penalized. Not you individually, but it will be penalized, or it will grow and do what it do. But once again, responsible. You got to be responsible. That's my word of the day. And I know we're about to get into this other bag of relationships and things of that nature, but I just wanted to get into that financial bag because I'm hearing y'all hearing what Capo's going. Y'all hearing what Capo's doing. What Capo's doing is he's created a plan and he's created goals. You feel me? We don't do dreams. We don't dream over here. We don't dream. We just set goals and we reach them. And then once we reach them, we get to the next. So he's actually has his goal and his plans, and he's reaching them step by step. So take heed and think, y'all. But my bad, I'm over here preaching, Capo. Talk your ish.
No, you saying what I was gonna say. It don't matter. Hey, get your game up. You know what I mean?
That's a fact.
That's all we need to say. Get your game up. It's just not about dealing with women. Get your game up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that food truck gonna slap. It is gonna slap. It is. I already know.
Because look, I don't like. I want to be on the road. I don't want to be in Missouri no more. But I don't really want to be in the other states. You know what I mean? I just want to go travel and do me. You know what I mean? And while I'm traveling, I might as well just feed the people, re-up that shit, restock some shit, put some gas in the RV, and go to the next state. Do the same thing while my money's sitting back chilling. I haven't touched no retirement money. You know what I mean? No 401. I haven't touched none of that. That shit just sitting there.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
Then I'll be investing while that shit bubbles. While I'm just working off what I just started from with my food, going to state to state.
Yeah.
IG gonna be popping. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If I'm still on Bigo gonna be popping. TikTok gonna be popping.
Look. Yeah. You see, hey, I went on this like little been reading this little spiritual guidebook or whatnot, and I got me my little my little cup, my little cup right here. You see it? You see the metal? You see what I'm working with? It's copper. It's actually copper.
Yeah, I see.
We rocking the copper. I'm drinking out of copper right now. I've been drinking out of copper for about a week now. Has it changed my life? Nope. But hey,
I'm drinking out of plastic.
It keeps everything cool though. It keeps everything cool. Like as long as this cup is cool, every time I pour H2O in there. But we trying it out. But we have a dope show. We have a dope show for y'all today, man. Capo got a lot of videos. Well, a few videos.
We're not gonna touch on all of them. Yeah, we never.
It's a lot of stuff to unpack today. A lot of stuff to unpack. We're gonna be going for about an hour today, so we're not gonna hold y'all too long. But I guarantee you, by the end of this, your game is definitely gonna be up. And we talking about all parties, because we not just talking about, oh, we not on no red pill. What's the name of that? What's the name of them boys that just fresh and fit? They be talking crazy about women and they got demonetized. I don't know if you ever heard of that, Capo. You ever heard of Fresh and Fit?
Yes, they got demonetized. Yes.
You see what's your thoughts on that before we get into this?
I don't know why they got demonetized. I don't understand it. But that's what happens when you put all your eggs in one basket.
Ooh. What game you giving out game right now, Capo? Hey, the Illuminati don't like
show. That's the name of the show. Y'all can have all the answers for all the women on your platform, but you didn't have all the answers when you put all the eggs in that one basket of YouTube.
So I think I want to say karma is real. Karma is real. Shout out to them guys that are fresh and fit. But when you shit on people like they were shitting on people, specifically women, and I'm not gonna front. I actually like when they be like similar to Kevin Samuels. I like that realness. I like that non-apologetic. This is what it is with men, and this is what you should do. I love that. I love that. But then when you add that little extra degrading a woman, when you start degrading women in a certain type of way, painting them in lives that all of them are not like. Don't get me wrong. Some women that are crazy and they are 304s, as they call them. That is. But you can't speak. They were speaking like all women are like that. When in reality, all women are not. So karma is what it is. Karma catches up. It catches up to us, y'all. It's real. It's real. Shout out to Danny Lux. Shout out to Double V.
Danny, what's up, baby? Double V, what's going on?
Facts. It's real out here in these streets, especially when you get to a certain status and level. You gotta understand, all eyes will be on you from then and there. And with these particular guys, it just seemed like they were like, I hate using this term, but it's like they were like kind of like corny guys coming up, like soft-spoken, didn't really talk to the opposite sex as much as they say that they do now. But they have something to they had a lot of traumas with women in their past, so they're putting it into everything that they do now. And to me, it's kind of, there is no balance in that. There is no balance in that. But that's just me. It's just me.
That's a fact.
Hey, you've always been level-headed. I appreciate it, Double V. Make sure y'all go subscribe to I Am Music.
Wait a minute, hold on. What am I, top level? I'm not level-headed? No, just go ahead.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Hey, I always say, because it's always every superhero has their theme song, male or female. Me and Capo got our theme music, but every time Double V comes through, we love to show love to Double V because she always shows love to the platform. So for this superhero, here's your theme music. Let's go.
All you got to do is put in hard work. All you got to do is put in hard work. All you got to do is put in hard work. Hard work.
Peasant out, Pluto.
Hard work. Every day I'm putting on comments, I'm a king on my throne. Hard work. Don't none come to a sleeper, man. I had to get it on my own. Hard work. All grind, no rest on the best when I'm really in my zone. Hard work. 1, 2, 3, then repeat. That's how you gotta stay strong. Hard work.
Hard work. Yeah, straight like that. Make sure y'all support.
Until she put some respect on my name. I'm about to subscribe to her ass since I'm not level-headed. Fuck out of here.
Hey, get you some copper in your life. Get you some copper in your life, Capo. Get you some copper.
We all good. I can't please everybody. Don't want to either. So.
I can't please. Anyways, man. Hey. I wanted to touch on the fresh and fit thing for a quick second. We just touched on that. We wasn't trying to go in on them, fellas. We respect the grind, but we don't necessarily have to respect the work, like your actual work in that grind. But when you work hard, and it pays off. But Capo, I see you. What we talking about?
All right, we just gonna let's just punch. It's not something to punch about though, but it's just to state some things.
Ooh.
Every man is a king. Not every woman is a queen. There's some gestures in the kingdom, okay? And that's just how it works,
a lot,
right? And a king is somebody who makes decisions based on the kingdom, right? So I got to wake up in the morning as a king to know that whatever decisions I make, my kingdom is going to be affected by it. So I have to make the best choice possible, not just for me, but for my kingdom. That's what a king is about. That's what a man is about to me. A queen is not going to make decisions based on her own feelings, but based off of what is going to happen in the kingdom.
Sure.
You understand what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, when I get up, I got to think about, damn, how am I going to run this kingdom? Okay, the kids got to do this. The kids got to do that. My husband got to do this. My wife got to do that. We're gonna work together as a unit, and we're going to work together. That's what a queen and a king is. Not somebody who get up and on some selfish shit and this and that and fuck that. I'm not doing that today. There's a lot of things that the king does not want to do. There's a lot of things that the queen does not want to do. But at the end of the day, it has to be done because it benefits the kingdom. That's how I feel.
Yo, he said a lot, man. What I got from that whole thing is sacrifice. It's a lot of sacrifice, and it's not just. Granted, I carry that masculine energy, and I want to conquer because of the testosterone in my body. The animalistic part of me is like I got to conquer everything. I got to make sure I'm about me, etc. When you start talking about a kingdom, it's a kingdom is not really a kingdom without a queen, because your queen is who fuels that. And in order for it, you don't want to be with somebody that you can just control, because the person that you just control could never help really build you. It got to be teamwork, because I feel like that's a woman's superpower. That is a woman's superpower. Because we know the women's, I call the lady goddesses. Why? Because the goddesses make y'all the ones that actually create the kings. Ladies, y'all create the kings. How do y'all create the kings? It's through that nurture and that love. It's that energy that you give your king every single day, or as much as you can, to continue to make a better kingdom for the family. And back to the sacrifice part. Man and woman, I believe both parties should definitely sacrifice. It's going to be a lot of stuff that I don't want to do, or that my lady doesn't want to do. But if it's going to help overall and it's going to boost morale, why not? Why not? But that's my words. Talk to the people, Capo.
I mean, he said everything that's true facts, but we missed the smoking gun in this whole shit. There's jesters out here that's pretending to be kings and queens. They're really not truly kings and queens yet. That means they're still boys and girls.
Prince and princesses.
They're not even princesses. Princesses or prince. They're none of those.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? They none of those. They wannabes. Wannabe ABCs. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, I mean, at the end of the day,
good sevens.
We need to learn how to pick the right king and the right queen in our lives. Okay? Yeah. You just can't be women, y'all can't be picking a boy thinking you can get him over that hump. Or you see something special in him and you want to bring that out of him. If he don't bring it out, it's not coming out. And you fighting a uphill battle. Am I correct? Or am I wrong?
No, I agree.
Is that level-headed or not?
I mean, I look at it this way. I look at it this way. To each his own. When I use the term king or I use the term queen, everybody has their own individual definition of what that is. You know, so
No, it's the same.
I will throw that out. A king to me might not be a king to you. A queen to her might not be a queen to another her. So I will say that.
Fuck boys are not kings.
I mean,
no. It's not. I mean,
I gotta be objective. I have to be objective.
Fuck boys are kings. Yes, what you telling me?
No, I mean, to me,
I don't want to be a king then. If a fuck boy be a king.
But I'm saying to me and you, no. But to other people, they look up to that shit and they feel like people like they're the kings. That's why a lot of people grow up to aspire to be fuck boys. Unfortunately, is it king like to me? No, but hey, there's a lot of kings out there with crowns that are fuck boys.
No, they just fuck boys. They're not kings.
They got multiple wives, a crown on their head, doing their thing in life.
I don't see crown.
All of that. You even got fuck boys that help out the community.
He got multiple stupid wives. Did they not?
Let me stop before the chat punches on me.
You remember old dude that was on Bigo that had all his wives and shit and went to jail, went to prison? He's still there. You remember that?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But I'm just saying, Capo, just objectively speaking, because we gotta hit as many different angles as we can. We can't talk about one angel. We got to talk about all the angels.
We talk about all the
negative and positive polarity. But it's some people that look into it. It's some people that really it's some people that are fuck boys, but are really good human beings. That's crazy, ain't it?
I've never found one of those. I've never seen one of those. I don't even know what that is.
So what do you call a fuck boy? What's your definition?
I don't know what that is. Somebody don't give a fuck about their whole entire life or nobody else's. These are fuck boys. You know what I mean?
So that's not my definition of fuck boy.
But then they are ass.
That's not my definition.
Period. That's a fuck boy.
A fuck boy. A fuck boy is in my definition. You don't got your
shit together. You don't know how to spell.
That's not what I consider a fuck boy, though. I thought, to me, this is my definition. This is my definition of a fuck boy. A fuck boy is somebody that goes out and fucks multiple different women and don't tell them what's going on. So therefore, they're fuck boys. They're using and they're using and grooving.
Yeah, yeah, of course. That's
I know men who've done that. Who are fucking amazing people in real life. They just got a problem in that aspect.
Look, well, okay, that's cool. But what I said, just in the aspect of their whole life, their life. I don't give a fuck what they do with women. Yes, that he is a fuck boy for doing what they doing that.
I see.
But in life, if you don't have a job, you're mooching off a woman, you don't take care of your kids. You don't do anything to benefit nothing. Is a fuck boy to me.
That's your definition. What you just said, what you just broke down.
Plus yours.
That's to me, that's a bum. I look at that as a bum. I don't look at that's not a fuck. I don't call that fuck boy. Fuck boy is on some other.
We both shit. Right and wrong.
Yeah, I like what Nachi said. Nachi said F boy is selfish and a taker with no care outside of themselves.
That's what I said. That's what I said.
I can dig it.
Yeah, I said the same thing, but I didn't say those words.
Yeah, I know, but you got it. But when you say things, not everything.
No, we're not doing that. I'm a blunt man. Yeah, you know this for
literal.
This for sure.
I'm literal. I'm literal though. You know me. I'm literal.
That's why we mess right now. Because you're literal. I'm blunt. I say the fuck what I say.
I'm politically incorrect at this moment. Salute to everybody out there.
I'm politically correct.
We just broke down the many versions of a fuck boy. Because like I said, to each his own. A fuck boy definition is so different to each individual. But I see why you say what you say because of your definition of what a fuck boy is. Hold up. Who is this Facebook? I don't know who this Facebook user is because it's not.
It's on my side.
Yeah. Who is it? Who? You shout him out.
Um,
If you know what it is. F boy is a mentality, not an action. Okay. Yeah, it is. It is a mentality to go to go fuck these hoes. But anyways, next subject.
That's my homie. What's up, Wes?
Wes. All right, salute to Wes.
That boy is a mentality, not an action.
Yeah.
That's my home. That's my homie Wes. Y'all don't know him. That's my real life homie. I introduced him to his now wife, and they have two beautiful daughters. They've been in it for years. You know what I mean? And I have certain people that I look up to. Smok Royalty's one of them.
Yes,
West is the second one, because these are men that hold value to their wives, their kids, and things like that. And so I aspire to one day find someone I can love genuinely like that. You know what I mean?
Definitely. And like we talked about prior, when you're ready, you're ready. And you know when you're not.
And that's a fact. And sometimes you might be confused, and then you got your boy that's like, hey, let me point this out. You figure it out. Are you ready? Ready or not?
Bro. But you know what I noticed though through time specifically, bro, is and I noticed this through battle rap. The GTX, the GTX card that just happened in battle rap, what it opened up to me, what it reminded me is, damn, I bro, I'm getting older and older. You look back at reviews, you look back at older battles from battlers who still battle, and you see the gray. Now they got grays, they don't got no hair, etc. Like, this is time in a nutshell. So I say that to say this: you only live once, and hopefully you enjoy life to the best of the way, the best way that you can. I know there are roadblocks for a lot of people in this world. A lot of people got issues, got different things going on, but just remember, you only got this one life. So try to love as much as you can, and make sure before you even love as much as you can, you love in yourself before you try to love outside of you.
That's a fact.
Do that. Once you do that, I guarantee you will have the blessing, the knowledge, the fortitude, etc., to be able to not be such a selfish human being as we are built to be, in our animalistic type mindset that we are all born with and wired with. So, salute to y'all. Okay, look at that. Okay, it's that much heat. It's that much heat, Capo. It's that much heat. You got that much heat right now?
I'm gonna mute myself.
You do not want to be the first good this woman has ever met in her life. No. She is going, bro. She gonna destroy you, bro. She gonna mishandle you, bro. You get what I'm saying? All that chaos that she been dealing with, bro. No, bro. You gotta realize, is you being a good man. For all the fellas listening to this, if you know you're a good man, you gotta realize you're a patient man. You're an understanding man, right? You got foresight on where you want to take your life, where you see you being at, and all that type of stuff. If a woman ain't never had a good man in her life, bro, she don't understand the vision. She has no foresight. You get what I'm saying? She doesn't have patience. All she knows is combative things. And then she's picked up a lot of trauma that she's not letting go. You get what I'm saying? So all of that balled up into one woman, bro, 9 times out of 10, that woman will destroy you, bro. You do not.
Damn, he must have some fucked up experiences. He's had fucked up experiences. What are your thoughts on that, Capo?
I understand it.
Definitely.
And I mean, it's not our fault that we we pick and choose with the hopes of things are going to be good, things are going to work out, we have good vibes, we got good communication, and then the past creeps up. And then since you're not healed from that, you don't know how to maneuver, control yourself, how to understand and have that understanding far as your other person, because that trauma is now taking over and it's showing you things that should not be there. And if there have been a lot of women that thought they chose a man from what the guy was telling them. They just ended up getting suckered because the guy was lying and they wasn't about that life. You know what I'm saying? So now they're scarred. Now they're hurt. You know what I mean? Depending on what the relationship was, it could have been physical. It could have been mental abuse there. And a lot of people just chalk it up and try to move on from it rather than let me deal with this because I know it's going to come back up.
Yes.
You know what I mean? So, and it's just not with man, woman. This is for women and men also. Mm-hmm. If I don't know what a real woman is, how do I expect to keep that woman? As a kid growing up, you see what your mom does, but you don't see everything what your mom does. So you might think your mom's a good person by what you see as a child growing up, but behind closed doors from your mom and you don't know what's going on behind that closed doors. She could be out here fucking and sucking. She can be out here doing dope, all those type of things. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know as a child growing up that you're going to know what a real woman is by just your moms. It really depends on what kind of woman supporters around you that's showing you what a woman is.
Okay.
What's your thoughts?
I agree with you 100%. I do agree with you 100%. No kickback at all. What I will say is this is one of them things where I say to each his own. I say to each his own because some people find out sooner than later. Like some people know what a good woman is. They don't have to be in a relationship with someone to know what a good woman is. Some women don't have to be with to be in a relationship to know what a good man is. Maybe they have experienced that through being an observer in life, whether it's through friends or whether it's through mom and dad. So they've experienced it and they see exactly what they want something to be similar to or just like. But in most cases, I contradict myself by saying that it's just like the young man said. If they never like it, like you just said, Capo, you could see this and see that, don't know what's going on, going to the real world, and you haven't seen something so strong that it fucks you up to the point where it makes you nervous and you start flipping out in your mind. And what happens when you do that? You fuck it up. You drop the bag. Which is a very, very real thing. But what I will say,
you start overthinking things.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? You start doubting yourself. Like, You know what I mean? And that's just because sometimes we just it's just our minds playing tricks on us. The other time is I'm just not ready.
Yeah. I will say this though. Every situation, hopefully every situation that you've been in, hopefully it was a learning experience for you. And if it does, if you're dealing with some type of trauma, hopefully one day you hop outside of your box and you actually do what we call shadow work. Shout out to Danny Lux. Shout out to the Queen Danny Lux. We actually spoke about this the other day. Shadow work is when your shadow is normally always behind you. It's most of the time it's beside you or behind you, which carries a lot of luggage. Carries a lot of bad juju, a lot of stuff that you feel like you kind of.
My son real quick. My bad.
No, do your thing. Do your thing. It's a lot of baggage and a lot of stuff that we go through as far as traumas and things of that nature. And what happens is we're in our physical form, and metaphorically speaking, we try to put things behind us instead of releasing it and getting rid of it. We put it behind us. What's behind us? Our shadow. So in order to break through that or to let go of that thing that you stored in your shadow, all of that trauma, you face it. You face it. Go read you some books. You experience a little bit more in life. Go do something. Go look in the mirror and let that shit go. And this is where I always say healing should be like especially when you get a certain age, healing should be one of the biggest things that each and every human being should be trying to do, especially in this thing called life, because it's a lot of trauma that is still with a lot of us. It took me because I'm almost 40 years old. It took me to like a couple of years ago to figure out that I really had a lot of shit going on mentally with me. I really had a situation. Was it tough to get a woman and to go holler at a woman and go be with somebody? No, never was tough. Always easy. But to keep them, I ran off a lot of women in my past. Why? Because I had past traumas. And then I put instead of me actually dealing with my baggage, I was always so quick to be like, hey, let me jump on something new. So what I mean, work on your shadow. Work on your shadow.
Yeah, a lot of y'all jump in and out of relationships like y'all change underwear.
That's a fact.
And if you're in a year relationship, might need to take 6 months to a year to dust off that relationship off of your soul, your spirit, your body, your mind, and try again. You know what I mean? If you're in a 3-year, 4-year relationship, you got to take some time to heal from that relationship. Especially if you came out that motherfucker scarred. And people don't do that. They go jump in one relationship to the other one, bringing that energy to the next relationship. That's why this relationship don't work, because you still have this bad juju on your ass from your past relationship that you didn't deal with.
That's a fact. What a lot of people overlook, and I know this is a term that a lot of y'all probably heard of or y'all heard in passing, but soul ties. Soul ties are real. Soul ties are real. When you spend so much time with a person, or you sleeping with this person, you start to pick up their mannerisms, you start to pick up their energy, you start to kind of mimic them as they mimic you in certain aspects of life. If you've been with a person for a minute and you've completely opened up to this person's completely opened up to you, if something happens that's big enough to cause both of you to go separate ways, it's always going to take time for you to disconnect that, because it's a hidden cord. It's a transparent cord that you cannot see that's connected with this person. So what happens with this cord? It gets attached to your shadow. Everywhere you walk, you're going to have a shadow for the rest of the time you live. Therefore, why not go into your shadow and do that work and actually try to free that, accept it, move on, and heal from it? But that's all I got. Oh, jeez. I forgot this young lady's name. Shoot, she's big time now. She didn't came up. I remember she had like 15,000 subs. Now she like at almost 200 of them things. Hey, she's an advocate for men too. I love it. I love it. She be talking that shit. She know she be talking that shit.
Well, she about to talk shit today. I bet you the ones that need this is left.
Oh, it's on mute. Oh, there we go.
A lot of women neglect the beauty of dating a struggling man, but that's where the foundation of trust is built. The loyalty, the commitment, because he's not trying to win you over with any money because he doesn't have it. He's going to win you over with effort, consistency, and that comes with respect. See, you only value and respect something that you had to work hard to get. He understands the sweat, the long days, the living paycheck to paycheck, the goal setting, working overtime just to take you somewhere nice, etc. That's where 90% of the time the guy with wealth falls short. He has no respect for you. He didn't put in any effort with you. He didn't have to work to build a foundation with you. He simply bought you. To him, you're just another prize on the shelf, something to pull out when he wants to play with it and throw back when he's done. That's what most wealthy men do. They buy things because they can, not because they need it. Hell, sometimes not even because they want it, just because they can. They're more intrigued with the fact that they can buy you instead of actually being intrigued with you. To him, you come at a monetary cost, and he can buy 1,000 more of you because you come a dime a dozen. You're nothing special. But with the struggling man, your love was bought with authenticity and genuineness that was built on solid ground, and that's the beauty within the struggle.
Oh, wait. She's talking to my soul right now. I love it. Love it.
You need to be talking to other souls other than yours.
Hey,
it makes you feel good that there's somebody out there that understands it.
Yeah.
But it's the majority. Okay, get it together,
bro. That is something about. It is something about that. When you build a foundation with someone, right? When you build that foundation with that queen, it means more. It means more to us as men. It means more to us, meaning that we're not gonna. We still men at the end of the day. We might do dumbass shit here and there, but we ain't never going to go nowhere. We gonna actually, if we do make a mistake, we're gonna try so hard not to break up that foundation that we do have with the significant other, because I said this at the beginning of the show. A queen gives a man so much energy. That nurturing and love is like a superpower. It's like a healing force for men, for the kings out here. Period. Oh shit! What you got running out over there, Capo?
Oh, that's my bad.
I was like,
I clicked the wrong thing. I thought I clicked you. Stop playing with me.
But yeah. If I'm buying you or like I see you super attractive, you fine as hell, and I know you only fucking with me for my bread, of course, because I can go spend another couple, whatever. It ain't tricking if you got it. So if I can buy you, most likely I'm not gonna respect or want to even be with you. It's very few situations like Pretty Woman. If y'all have never seen that movie, check it out. It's a classic, Pretty Woman. That is very rare. Very, very rare. Is it possible? Yes, but it's highly unlikely. Because most women like that are not going to, they're not going to be like into your mind. They're just going to be wanting to try to get what you got. And with us knowing that as men who are established, who do have their own, we're going to notice that. So we're going to get what we get, and we're going to get you back to the streets.
It's a fact. You're gonna like this one. You're gonna like this one. This is somebody taking accountability and wants to love their man and respect their man. Okay.
All right.
Right? He was like, when you wake up in the morning, what's the first thing you think about? I said, well, open my eyes, thank God for another day. And then I'm like, all right, well, what do I got to do for the day? The kids have this, that, and the third. I got to do this, that, and the third, work, everything else in between, all my errands I have to run. Why? And he was like, so where do I fall in the list of things that you think of?
Mm-hmm. I said that to her.
And I was like,
New Year's Eve, 2020.
I was like, and that was like a gut punch to me because I was like, wow, I'm really out here covering all these bases, but the one base that always holds me down. Mm-hmm. How dare me? And at that moment, I said, never again will I do that.
That's good.
So now it's a thing where when we wake up in the morning or even before we go to bed at night, we'll have a little recap of the day. What do you have going on tomorrow? You wake up in the morning, babe, how you feeling? How's your spirit? How you know, what do you need help with today? What can I take off your plate to alleviate a little bit of stress or a little bit of confusion or something? And it could be something so simple. Val had said to me one morning, he was like,
You on mute, Capo?
I said we don't gotta say much.
I love it's nothing more sexier and attractive than a woman who is aware. And a woman that actually can hold herself accountable. That is one of the dopest trait any woman on this planet could have. Because believe it or not, a lot of y'all in my lifetime not very accountable. So that was dope how she picked that up.
No, that's a fact. That's a fact. But that goes with communication.
Yes.
Right? He didn't get on her. He just said it to her. Right? And there would have been some that probably got defensive. But when you want us to communicate, you want us to do what you're expecting us to do as a man, right? And we do those things. Sometimes we get that's just, your expectation now. But I don't get no acknowledgement from it, even though that's my job. That's what I'm supposed to be doing. But I want to feel, acknowledged. Also, I think both people are in the right of wanting some acknowledgement of the relationship. You know what I mean?
Yes.
So at the end of the day, she thought about it, acknowledged it, and then she fixed it. Not to happen again. Once you acknowledge something that needs to be done and you do it, you can't fall short from that.
That's a fact. I got a question for you, Capo. What makes it so hard for an individual in a relationship to admit they're wrong or to admit or to not just admit that they're wrong, but address a problem in a situation with their significant other?
There's a lot of moving parts. I'm gonna give you two. Ego.
Ego is huge. Yeah.
I'm gonna give you three. I mean, it could be the same thing. Manipulation and control.
You feel like you'll lose your control if you admit, like you'll lose your control over an individual that you, the fake control, because it's all in mental.
What I meant by that, manipulation, you know how many people manipulate things. That means they're trying to control a certain thing.
Yes.
The manipulation, control over a situation. She can be dead to be wrong, but she so don't want to accept that to where it's now the attack is on you.
I can see that.
That's where the accountability should start, instead of taking it out on the person that's bringing it to your the one that say they love you every day. You say you love them every day. You can ride or die. Da, da, da. I should be able to come to you like, hey, babe, this is how I feel. Then in turn, you should process what I said, not turn around and reject it and then point out things with me. And or you accept it, or you can reject it, but then you either, if you accept it, you do it a couple of times, and then back to what you was doing when we had the problem. So how many more times I got to understand why you're not moving forward, you're staying stagnant, or you moving backwards? Why do we got to keep on resurfacing this issue? This issue shouldn't be no problem, since we talked about it, discussed it. This is what we're going to do. Move forward. Consistency. A lot of people do this.
Yeah.
There's 3 fingers right here, pointing right back at your stupid ass. You better hope when you do this, these fingers don't mean shit.
I get it. I get it. Yeah, I would say I would just say be honest, and if you with somebody, get to know them so you can understand their language, their love language, their every language about them specifically. Because once you do that, you can be able to, even if it's something that they might not want to hear or might not like, you're going to be able to give it to them in a way that's very respectful, in a way that they can understand it and make them think, opposed to arguing or just yelling or griping. Period.
And that's why I should have said to you too. I don't know who said this. I think this probably was fear of it blowing up. I didn't say this to you earlier. So that's what's wrong with us. We get scared as men because we have dealt with a lot of women telling us, I will never do that to you. I won't never do this. I will never do that. I'm your ride or die. I will love you. I would never, I would love you to the end of time type. All that we've heard time and time again. I'm not like that bitch. I'm going to be better. We've heard it all before, right?
Yes.
And then we meet someone and we vibing with them, and they say these key words, but I try not to. Me myself, I try not to hold that against them. Does it raise not a red flag? It raises a
conscious thought. A conscious thought.
Yeah, we were like, wait a minute. I heard it all before. Sunshine Anderson playing in my head. Just like what women do with men. Correct?
Yes.
Cool. We be scared. And when we get scared, we're gonna lose that one that completes you. That you feel that can make you whole. And that's where I know I go wrong, because I get kind of scared. because you saying the good things, but you saying some other things but your actions is showing me this. Yeah, now I'm like,
It's that trauma,
damn,
bro.
what I'm gonna do? And then I start fucking shit up.
Damn. TikTok gonna be lit after this episode. TikTok gonna be lit after this episode. I'm trying to tell y'all. Y'all make sure y'all go follow my guy, Capology Factz, on TikTok, man.
Follow this nigga, BA for real 100. Get your buzz of media over there on TikTok. Also,
my nigga Capo got a
but
shit.
no, we need to be real talk now. You know what I mean? We both single.
Yeah,
I don't mind having these conversations.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Because we gotta walk each other through this shit. We don't have no one else. We gotta walk. We're going through the same damn near almost shit. Same thing. Nigga, I went outside, got scared. I came back inside. That's how scared I was, BA.
Bro. Yeah. Yeah. Bro.
And especially what I be seeing on TikTok. 1 minute they Booger Wolf, next minute they Janet Jackson,
oh my God.
You know what I mean? They Jennifer Lopez, they the
Trap salute.
Yeah, she had the magic touch.
Oh, it's like it's the taking a chance. It's the taking a chance part, right? That's the part. Because going back to exactly what you said, when you feeling somebody, you start liking somebody. You feel like they like you, and then they get into that bag of, I love you. I would never ever do this, and I would never ever do that. You are the love of my life. They start saying that shit, not understanding that you've heard this multiple times from multiple women before her. That's the shit that fucks up a lot of men's mind. But once again, this is where the shadow work has to come in, and this is when the baggage and stuff that you do have, you have to go back and you have to look yourself in the mirror, and you really got to start healing. When this shit happens to you, you get fucked over, you really got to heal, because once you heal, you can actually start to build. That was a bar. I'm gonna say it one more time. Once you heal, that's when you can actually start to build. And then if this comes up again, it's going to be on you to be able to take that chance or not, because you do have a choice. But hopefully you're logical, and you look at you weigh your pros and your cons. And I can't promise you that it will work out, but hey, that's a chance that's up to you. That's up to you to take. Definitely.
BA. A wise man has told you. I'm not gonna say a wise man told me. The wise man has told you. Words is 50%. Actions is 100. Okay.
Yeah.
Because they could say things that would entice us, that were like, oh shit, okay, yeah, oh, all right. That shit, some of the talks or what draws us in too.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? It's not that just the body. I see the body, but what do you got right here? What game are you spitting? How do you sound intelligent when you speaking? You're not sounding like you from the hood, and you talking like you texting. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The action is 100%.
Yes.
So any doubt that we have from what other women had told us, it wouldn't be a thought in my mind.
I would never, Capo. I would never.
Mm-hmm.
That's scary.
Until
That's
they're mad.
scary.
Make them mad. Let's see first.
It's the variables.
Mad.
Hey, it's the variables. It's like a science project, right? You got your lava. You feel me? Your lava is chilling. You feel me? It's not gonna explode. You put water in there, it ain't gonna do nothing. You put all these different things, but you put that one chemical mixed with that other bullshit, that shit explode on you. Like, damn, I thought it was never gonna explode. Hey,
You remember that? You remember that one clip we put about the girl saying that they test men?
no shit. Yes,
You remember that?
yes, yeah.
So this is where when you start hearing, I would never do that. I would never do that. Make them mad. Just make them mad.
Yeah.
And then let's see if you would never. Okay. And if she doesn't, she a winner. Don't make her mad no more though.
So, Trap. We know that it's not Sunday. We know that it's Saturday. But since you weren't here from the beginning of this, the show, sir, you probably didn't hear what we had said. But we're doing it on Saturday because why? Tomorrow is it's Summer Madness Sunday tomorrow. So we're not gonna have time to get up here and do this.
I mean, use common sense, nigga.
Nah, Trap just trolling. He trolling.
I know he is.
He trolling.
I'm trolling back. I'm being as ignorant like this nigga is doing right now. Nah, but go ahead. And run the next clip. Shout out to Trap Buddha, man. Shout out to Trap Buddha.
There have been situations when I've been with a moron who tried to convince me that I was a moron too. But when you love somebody more than you love yourself, you'll start looking at yourself like, you know what? Maybe I'm a moron. And then it's not until you meet somebody who's as soft as you, as strong as you, as mature as you, then you realize that, you know, I was just dealing with a person. And I needed a reminder. I needed a fresh set of eyes on the art that is Mike. And it's like, damn, because if I stay in the situation too long and a woman's telling me how much I displease her or how she's unsatisfied with me, I take that home with me. Just like any human does, we got feelings. So you can be with somebody so long, and just because they're not putting their hands on you, don't mean they're not hurting you.
Bah, you don't know it. That nigga was talking. Hey. You never know. You never know until it's in front of you. Until you actually know. Don't let that go over y'all heads. What you got to say, Capo? That's all I have to say.
I don't got shit to say, to be honest. Because
it's
I
that
mean,
face, little dog face. I see you, Queen.
This times, okay. So I had a situation. I had to take me as I had to protect self.
Yes.
I can do all the understanding in the world until it compromises me, and then I start questioning. I'm questioning things. And I'm not questioning you. I'm questioning me because you're showing me. Your actions are showing me. It's not the words now.
Yes.
It's the actions that you're doing over there. And my fault, dog face. How you doing, baby? You doing good? So you know what I mean? Look, he said it right. Like you have to invest in yourself, and you know you have to protect yourself because they're not. They trying to cling on to you and bring you down to their low frequency. I'm not going for it.
Once again, I will say this. I think that's the name of this. I think that's the name of this episode. I'm gonna say again, shadow work. Shadow work. If you don't know what it is, go look it up because I'm not about to explain and break down shadow work anymore to you. But you gotta dig down deep within yourself to figure out where you want to go and how much you're willing to take for the rest of your well-being in this life. You have to. Your shadow is behind you, but behind you is it's like a big ass book bag full of bullshit that you didn't accumulated and went through. Sometimes you gotta go recycle that shit, or you gotta throw it in the waste bin. You can't carry that shit with you for the rest of your life. You can if you want to. And we'll see how that goes. But shadow work. Period. What you got for us next, Capo? You're on mute.
This is one I was talking to you about earlier. Thank you, son.
Man needs to be on his purpose first too.
Exactly.
And you got to be on your mission. Your mission got to be first, and your purpose got to be first. You know what I'm saying? And you can't put anything in front of your mission and your purpose and your dreams. And you can't, you know, what you don't want to do is put yourself in a position where you're tiptoeing and crawling behind a woman who you love, as opposed to putting your mission and your purpose first. Because if you put your mission and your purpose first, you'll be able to take care of your family. You'll be able to take. That's why, like on a plane, they say put your oxygen mask on first, then take care of the person next to you. Take care of your mission and your purpose first. You know what I'm saying? Take care of that first. Then we'll deal with, you know, and then by doing that, you'll be able to take care of the woman you love and your family. You know what I'm saying? But be a man. Be a man first. What do they say? A man who can conquer himself is stronger than a man who can conquer a city, right? The man needs to be on his purpose first, too.
Exactly.
And you got to be on your...
A man that can conquer himself? What? Is stronger than a man that can conquer his city? What are your thoughts, Capo? What are your thoughts?
I mean, I can't put any seasoning on something that's already flavorful.
That's a fact. You got one more video for us till we do our questions.
Let me see.
Love you gotta be able to love yourself before you can truly love someone else. I'm gonna say that one more time. LL was talking. He was talking. Hopefully y'all got it. If y'all don't, play this back. And hopefully you get it into and you play it until you actually understand what he said, because what he said was, that's some shit that can change your life.
Let me see which one of these I'm gonna play right here. Hold on.
Oh, okay. Let me take that down.
Oh, you had it up already?
Yeah, I had it up. I had to take it back down. I'm like, oh, when he ready. My nigga, hey, that your crush of the week though, you made me want to just like not even like redo my crush of the week. Your crush of the week made me want to do, because I got a sneaky link. I got a super sneaky link. You got it? Okay. I see.
Oh shit. Here we go.
Taught to pursue women.
Yes.
We're taught that, like, look, no, and I know how it sounds. Roll with me for a moment. Look at what we're taught about love through fantasy. The woman is always trapped somewhere. The man always has to go on some long conquest. Ooh. She becomes the prize immediately upon rescuing her, and he becomes a hero immediately upon rescuing her, not by providing for her after, not by maintaining a house for her after. She doesn't have to do for him. It's all about the game. So when he talk about a man wanting a damsel in distress, that's what most of us were taught to want. You have to unlearn things like that. A man has to sit with himself long enough to say, who am I for real? And what do I actually bring to the table, to where I don't need a woman to validate what I got going on. But to sit up here and villainize a man for doing what we taught to do, bro, that's crazy.
Hey, Capo, you might want to run that back. That was crazy. You talking.
We're taught to pursue women.
Yes.
We're taught that, like, look, no, and I know how it sounds. Roll with me for a moment. Look at what we're taught about love through fantasy. The woman is always trapped somewhere. The man always has to go on some long conquest. Ooh. She becomes the prize immediately upon rescuing her, and he becomes a hero immediately upon rescuing her, not by providing for her after, not by maintaining a house for her after. She doesn't have to do for him. It's all about the game. So when he talk about a man wanting a damsel in distress, that's what most of us were taught to want. You have to unlearn things like that. A man has to sit with himself long enough to say, who am I for real? And what do I actually bring to the table to where I don't need a woman to validate what I got going on? But to sit up here and villainize a man for doing what we taught to do, bro, that's crazy.
Hey, I don't have a damn thing to say. That's it. He ain't lying. That's all I can say, Capo. He ain't lying. You on mute. You on mute.
That's what we were taught as kids. Am I correct?
Yeah.
Then as teenagers at junior high school and older, we were taught bitches ain't shit but hoes and tricks. Am I correct? It overshadowed Bill Cosby. It overshadowed Good Times. We had those things there, but all the visuals of everything else, that was only 10%. Then those in the 90 corrupted us. Who's the Mac was my shit.
Bro.
You know what I mean? NWA, who swallowed it? Hey. Stop playing. Look. Too short, bitch. And now, as adults, as mature men now, we know that's not the vibe.
Dollface says depends.
On what? What depends?
What does it depend on, Queen? And hey, we can definitely send you a link if you want to come up here and explain yourself. Capo, drop that link in your chat. Drop that link in your chat if she want to come up here and talk and she want to say what she got to say. We love different perspective. We love different perspective. We love to be enlightened too, because we ain't no haters. We love different perspectives.
She knows she welcome.
She definitely welcome. We are. That's what we're taught to. We're taught to be hunters, and it's crazy. As we're taught to be hunters, we're in a lot of cases where we can be demonized for that. We can be demonized to, like, just because we can go holler at somebody and then the person look at us and be like, oh my God, I can't believe all these dudes be trying to holler. What you expect? You beautiful. You look good. We want to talk to you. Is that, hey, if you don't want to talk to us, cool. Have a good rest of your life, Queen. Nice meeting you. Take care. Keep looking good. Stay on it, beautiful. Burn off. But we should be demonized for that. Should we, Capo?
I mean, no, but as long as we communicate it, there should be no problem. But they find a way.
I feel like the only issue should be if you let us down in whatever type of way that you do, and we continue to try to pick at you. But man, if you tell a man no and he continues to keep trying to whatever, that's the annoying part. And I can see why you shooting at him and you talking crazy to him. I can totally understand. But if I try, you say no or you're not interested, and you let me know that, it's on to the next. Am I a creep for trying to holler at you or trying to spark conversation because of a certain type of energy that I feel from whatever way, from whatever type of situation that I've been through in my life towards you specifically? Is it wrong to try to get to know you and to start a conversation? Should I be demonized for that?
Dollface. So I was the oldest brother. Okay. And I was raised by my moms. And the music raised me as that. The movies, those type of things.
Yeah, that's a projection. That is the cultural projection of today. Well, not just of today, but of the past. Well,
it's like that to this day.
Yeah, for the past. It is, you see something you like, you go get it. If that thing that you like or that woman that you are interested in, because of whatever shape or whatever thought or whatever type of energies or pheromones she kicking off, hey, if she says no, then peace. At least I tried. And then you move on. A lot of women these days, you try to holler at because you feel a certain type of way. And I'm not speaking for myself, but I'm speaking for other men as well. They'll be looked at crazy. Oh, he out here trying to holler, da, 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 da. He out here at this club doing this, doing that. It's in my nature too, queen. As long as I'm not disrespecting you, why should it be an issue? It's not my fault that you gorgeous. It's not my fault. It's not my fault that I'm attracted to gorgeousness.
I had my fair share of accountability of relationships that I knew it would be great for me, and I fucked it up. I mean, it was me. It wasn't them.
Yeah. But Capo, I think that's one of the number one things on this show that we do is accountability. At least you know, and that's a big step. At least you can admit to yourself and know, I fucked this up because I did this. I did this too much, or I was on this too crazy. That's accountability. I think not just a lot of men, but a lot of women as well need to do that. This is how we become better people. This is a part of what we spoke about. Shadow work. I'll keep bringing it back full circle. But accountability is a piece of what we call shadow work. You got to be able to face yourself and understand situations that you put yourself in. And you got to be able to talk to yourself and know this and understand this. People going to give you constructive, destructive criticism and all of that shit. But it's not about what they're giving you. It's about what you're giving yourself. Period. But I'm catching the Holy Ghost. I'm catching the get your game up Holy Ghost right now. Let me chill out.
That's what happened.
Chill out. This is why we do this. This is why we do this. Because I can't speak for Capo. I can't speak for Capo. Only Capo can speak for himself when it comes to this. What I'm grown enough to understand, being the alpha male that I am, and having my own kingdom that I've built in my own way, and having my own everything pretty much. It's a lot of mistakes that I've made. I've ran a lot of women off. I've not just ran a lot of women off. I've ran friends and family and all of that situation off, like those type of situations off. Why? Being selfish. But I had to look myself in the mirror. It took me until I was in my mid-30s to actually look myself in the mirror and be like, what the fuck are you doing? You keep getting the same results. Why is that? Let me go into my shadow. Let me go into that bag that I have behind myself called the shadow that I'm carrying with me every single day for the rest of my time being in this physical form. Once I figured that out, a lot of things became clear. So shadow work, y'all. Shadow work.
Yep.
All right.
Hell, plenty of L's on that one, but
hey, that's a lot. Hey, how many?
How many L's in accountability?
Yeah. hey, but no, Capo, but them L's though. Them L's. When we say hold them L's, right? It's not for a loss, it's for a lesson. Why? Because we stay giving them. We stay getting them. If you take an L as a loss, most likely you're gonna go somewhere.
You're gonna lose again, nigga.
But if that L is for a lesson, because you learned from that situation, I guarantee you will be better off. I'm trying to tell you. But with that being said, any last words on this before we get to our crush of the week?
Nope.
Oh, so get your game up. Episode 216 or episode 16 of season 2 because we've been doing this for 2 years, y'all. This is our 2nd year doing this. Believe it or not, we have our crush of the week. Well, we actually give the ladies love. We give the ladies love. We got to give our queens love. You feel me? Because it's our queens, like I said, that give us the energy to be what we are. A king can never be a king by himself. It's always a queen that gives him that nurturing energy to actually help him become who he is supposed to be, to reach his highest point. As much as we say, oh, I could do this, I could be alone, I could be by myself, fuck all of this, fuck all of that. No, don't get it twisted. That feminine principle, that nurturing principle is something else. It's very powerful, very powerful. Do you have to be a simp to receive that? No, hell no. But you got to be real with yourself. And before we even get to that, look who we got in the building, man. Look who popped up. Look who popped up.
G7 in the building.
What's up, fellas? Man, you know, always coming at the end, but I always have the same thing to say. Thank you. Great show, man. Great information. I always enjoy my son. Well, today's Saturday, but every Sunday I'm always tuned in. If brothers and sisters need to watch this and listen to the knowledge that y'all giving, man. It's priceless. It's a lot of jewels, man. A lot of jewels. Thank you.
That, bro. I appreciate it, man. Hey, that's from a lot of tears and pain. You know what I mean? To get to this point.
I'm the crush of the week. Hope y'all got good pictures. Hey, I'm right.
Okay.
I got you, doll. I got you.
Hey, doll face fine as hell. I can't do that. It's business, doll face is business.
BA.
It's business.
BA. She had
this black business.
BA, fuck that. She had this black joint on.
Doll face got that melanin drip, but I'm gonna shut the F up.
Wait, hold on. I have to ask the question since you're talking. Y'all know her personally, or I need to go find her IG? Respectfully, doll face. Respectfully.
No, you can find her on Twitter. You can find her on TikTok.
Yeah, okay.
TikTok. Yeah, you go on TikTok, man. Get on TikTok.
I need to go on TikTok then. All right.
I don't know. She might have an IG though. She might have an IG.
She might. I'm pretty sure she does because
she got IG. Put your IG in.
She's a social media influencer, so I'm pretty sure she does have that. But shout out to Dollface, man. Shout out to all the beautiful queens out there in general. The shout out to the ladies that's holding it down. The moms, the sisters, the aunties, the grandmas, all of that. The cousins.
Shout out to the grandmas, Capo. Shout out to grandmother. Oh boy.
Good 7 is crazy. Hey, that's too much inside information. It's too much inside information.
Hold on. Don't play that joint. Wait a minute.
Yo. Hey, but they got the music though. We can't do it because of music. I don't want them to copyright me for the music, Capo. Because I got the music.
I'm gonna mute it. Hold on.
I started trouble, didn't I?
Hey, good 7. There she goes. She said that's what it is. Doll.FaceJ. There you go.
All right, thank you.
Yes. TikTok and IG. The same with the period on it. Once again, I want to say, like I said, shout out to
G7, man.
Shout out to definitely shout out to salute to G7 100%. That's our brethren for real. But shout out to all the ladies, the ladies that actually have inspired and have influenced men, us men in this world to be better. You know, has gave any man in their life, like I said, whether it's a brother, whether it's an uncle, whether it's a dad, whether it's a loved one, husband, fiance, etc., cousin, whatever. Shout out to all the queens that ever tried to actually help another man be a better man in this world that we call a world, in this life that we call a world. So thank y'all, because without y'all, I'm telling y'all, the world would be so unbalanced. It's not even crazy. And I know the world is unbalanced, but we still got a lot of good women out there that are putting it down and doing their thing. And thank y'all for being who y'all are, because y'all don't understand how much y'all mean to us men out here who see and understand. especially for the future, especially for the moms out there who have sons. That love that you're giving your sons right now is something that your sons will never forget, whether they seem like they understand or not at this very moment because they're young or they're a certain age. Trust me, in the long run, it's going to help them. So love on them and keep giving them positive principles, because I'm telling you, the world needs that. So thank all of y'all ladies, 100%. Thank all of y'all. But yes. Oh, but I keep forgetting. All right. Crush of the week.
This is what I've been waiting for.
Yeah. See, you know me. I can do celebrities. I do celebrities, but I like doing the sneaky link ones. I can do people that are in this. I can do people that are not famous. But today, this young lady, she might not be famous to y'all. I know her. I seen her. She was on a show called Low Key. Right, and that's a Marvel series show. She played the bad guy antagonist, but then she played on a couple other movies or whatnot. And this is a woman that y'all probably recognize the face, but don't know her name. But she's from the UK. Melanin is popping. She a little lighter, but melanin is popping. I like her. So BA's crush of the week is Google and Batara.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
This woman right here hails from the UK. Parents are from she's South African mixed with the UK roots. She's probably not well known from a lot of different things or whatnot. She's just now got a role in like the Marvel universe, but she's been in a lot of movies where she's had smaller roles. But when I say that this woman has been influential to a lot of women overseas, especially South Africa specifically, she's been doing it. Shout out to this queen, beautiful, dope attitude, dope energy, dope all of that. I appreciate what you do, queen. Google and Batara. Facts. Any words on her, fellas, if y'all know who she is, because I don't know if y'all know who she is or not.
Melanin comes in all shades, baby. All shades.
Yes. Capo, any words?
No, not for real. Shout out to her, and I know who she is. And yeah, you chose a right one this week. You know what I mean?
Man, I choose a dope one every week.
I know that, fool. I do too. Fuck out of here.
The floor is yours, Capo. It's yours. The floor is yours, Capo. The floor is yours, sir.
All right, man. Let's get right to it. This Latina, what can I say? I think I've been crushing on her since 2015 when I started really getting back into battle rap.
But she's beautiful.
Body's always been on point. Look always on point. Natural. You know what I mean? She's an artist. She makes music. She's from Orlando, Florida. And she's one of the baddest ones in battle rap doing it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, she's definitely a poet. She's the poet.
Hands down. And yeah, she a poet too. She got bars. You know what I mean? She popping out here in these streets.
Let me know you ready for this pick.
I don't even got to say anymore, man. Drop that shit, man. Hey, my verse.
I knew who you talking about for the top.
Jesus fucking Christ. Look,
don't jump.
I want to say thank you for what you have given us for the battle rap culture. You know, you always out here on your natural beauty shit, you know, your Latina shit, you know what I mean? You out here about this real true hip hop.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
That's a fact.
You are on one of my bucket list of artists that I want to interview on my platform. Hopefully one day I'm big enough to go ahead and get that interview. By the way, I've interviewed Mook too, so you should come on over.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
You know what I mean? I interview a lot of your peers, so you might as well come on over. You know what I mean? Yes. Anyway, shout out to my verse. Salute to you, Queen. Keep doing what you're doing. Gentlemen, y'all know who this is. I'll let y'all go ahead punch. My verse, ladies and gentlemen.
Good seven. Good seven. Talk your ish.
There ain't nothing to say, man. That's my man. Battle rap wise, she's in my top 5 just on the bars alone. Beauty, y'all know how I feel already. You know, we talk about this all the time. Hey.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. I gotta say this.
Mm-hmm.
My verse. What up, Queen? I see you. I like the way that you be talking. You be talking. I'm probably not the biggest battle rap fan. I'm not gonna front. I'm not the biggest battle rap fan. But as far as your knowledge of the spiritual systems, from a physicality, you are definitely gorgeous. You're beautiful. I believe you are Boricua, if I'm not mistaken. I love facts. I love the Orisha energy that you carry. And if you do not know, I know a lot of people don't know what that is, or they are terrified of that energy. But I love that Afrocentric energy that you do have deep down. I appreciate what you've done for the culture of battle rap, what you've done for the ladies. So here are your flowers, Queen. You fine as hell. Yes, you are. We do see it. But thank you, Capo. Thank you, Capo. This is a good one.
I appreciate you, man. Dollface, don't do that.
What she say?
I got melanin. I have my melanin picks too.
She gotta look. See, she gotta go to the. So, Dollface, what I'm gonna need you to do is I'm gonna need you to type in, get your game up, and then any episode, any of the 200 series episodes, which is our season 2. Go to the end. Fast forward to the end of the episode. You'll see what we talking about. You will see all of that. You will see.
She don't know. Kelly Rowland, all them. Man, there's plenty of melanin up here. Real. I watch every week. There's plenty of melanin up here.
Absolutely.
I be having it. I know why she said that though. I know.
I know why too. I ain't gonna say that. I know why.
We know why. Don't do that.
Yeah, we know why. We know what time it is. Hey, Dollface, beware. You just might be up here one of these days. Watch yourself, woman. Watch yourself. Watch yourself.
I know you took a picture of what you had on today. I'm gonna need you to send that to me. You know what I mean? Yeah. I've seen that shit. Like,
hold on. I gotta read this. Get your game up, Capo. Especially your Melanie. Not no melanin. Your Melanie.
Your Melanie.
I don't think I'm really dark, but at the same time, melanin is just overall. So I do want to say this to everybody. So the most important melanin is not really just your skin. It is your neuromelanin. And that is where your neuromelanin is what you have up here, where it actually it connects with your sub-psyche or your subconscious. And that's where you're able to manifest whatever you're trying to manifest. And the for those of us who are of Afro descent, if you want to call it that, we're the ones that pretty much have that power to manifest anything that we want. But we got to believe it, because we have ancestors and everything who are still here with us, outside of us, who help us with that. We have angels, we have all of these type of energies outside of us, but that's too deep for y'all. This is not my metaphysical show. I'm not trying to get into that bag, but hey, do your research. Do your research and get your game up, nigga. That's why, hey, do those hints out for you. I threw y'all the alley-oop. Y'all just got to catch it and do what y'all do. Anyways.
I wish this show was twice a week, man. I'm just being honest. I watch 2, 3, 4, 5 times a week, but y'all, I need more of this show, man. I know busy life, everybody got their things, but the high ups, they need to jump. They need to invest some money and get this shit rolling, man. Podcast, I can see it, man. And these y'all out here, y'all talk some real shit. And I'm 48, so I relate. And a lot of these young people, middle age, young 30-something, y'all, they need this. Not enough people are watching. That's just my personal opinion.
I appreciate that, bro.
I love y'all show, man. That's good talk.
Appreciate you, bro. We I can admit I'm a grown man that's been through a lot, and all I try, this is a part of my shadow work, is all of my faults and my flaws that I've been through in life that I've learned from. It's just I'm just giving it to the people and just giving them my perspective, and hopefully I can plant seeds. Capo, I can't speak for Capo. Capo got his own thing as well.
I mean, it's the same, and I'm still working through certain things. You know what I mean? I'm always gonna be transparent.
I mean,
I'm never gonna act like I know it all, because I don't. But I know my life and what I've been through and what I learned from the lessons. I tend to listen to my lessons. I tend to listen to my gut. I tend to listen to myself. You know what I mean?
Hey,
if something ain't right, it ain't right.
Get your copper cups, man. Get your copper cups.
These lessons
I got you, Dollface. I got you. I'll give you some more melon. You know, matter of fact, you just go back and see. You know what I mean? Mine is kind of mixed up. You know what I'm saying?
That's at least worth about 6 figures, man. At least 6.
I think last season, I think I had a lot of melanin. This season is different.
Hey, it's fluid. It's universal.
Right.
Universal.
A lot of them are like artists and things like that I promote too.
Yeah, because shout out to Rosario Dawson. She still I slid into your DM. You still ain't hit me back. I'm mad. I'm angry. Now let me stop. With that being said, no, shout out to Rosario, man. Shout out to the queen. Any last words, good 7, or anything that you want to get to the people while you're up here?
Nah, y'all know me. I'm nowhere but everywhere. I'm just showing my support.
Appreciate you, G7.
I know. Hey, we need G7 up here every week to talk his shit. I love it. Capo, you already know. Full screen is yours. There you go.
I really don't want to talk no more to these people. I really don't. But anyway, salute to everybody that watched the broadcast, that engaged in the conversation and those type of things. Shout out to the ones that are gonna watch it back on playback. We appreciate you. At the end of the day, we all have to reflect on self. We got to hold ourselves accountable for what we do or tolerate, allow, those type of things. Also, if you cannot change something, you shouldn't worry about it. Only deal with things that you can change. All right? The other shit, you just gotta have faith and manifest that shit to happen. Okay? Don't stress yourself too much. It's a rough time. A lot of us are lonely. And we're feeling the pressure.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
There's times I want to be held, like, you know what I mean? Sometimes I want to cry. You know what I'm saying? But also, I don't want to look weak in front of my woman either. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes they use that against you.
Oh, weak ass nigga.
Yeah.
That's real. That's what they do. They leave it. They do use it against you. They totally use it.
That's a fact. So, with all that said, look, we ain't trying to preach to y'all. We just giving you gems of what we've learned and experienced and what we have matured in our life to be in this journey to be men, kings, and things like that. You know what I mean? So salute to y'all. Please subscribe to the channel though. Get your bars up media, Capology Factz. Go subscribe to our social medias also. We appreciate it. Hit that like button on your way out because I know you didn't do it on the way in. So make sure you hit the like button on the way out. Appreciate y'all.
Hey. All right. So this is what I will say, man. Shout out to everybody on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and Twitch that tuned in with us this Saturday. I know we normally do this on Sundays, but hey, thank y'all for rocking with us now, and thank y'all that's going to be rocking with us with the seeing this a little later. My last words for the people is, once again, I'm going to go back into my shadow work bag. I try not to get super spiritual with y'all because I'm one to believe that I'm not here to convince anybody to take any type of walk of life. Everybody is their own individual perspective here. So whatever way that you want to go, whether it's religious, whether it's demonic, whether it's heavenly, whatever way that you choose, that's your choice. But what I will say is shadow work. I've been saying it throughout the whole episode, and the only reason why I bring up shadow work as a recommendation for the people is because you have to know what you're dealing with, and you got to know the baggage that you carry. It's a lot of us carrying a lot of baggage of trauma that we've had, that we've ignored, and that we've not really gotten over. And this affects us in our daily lives, and we look at things and situations of like, why don't I have the energy to do this? Why can I not grow? Why do I keep doing this? And why do I keep bumping my head on the same situation? It's because you haven't looked within yourself to see to see the actual why. You haven't looked for the why. You keep looking for just the how. You got to look at every single perspective within yourself. If you got to look in the mirror, look in the mirror. I tell each individual person what's helped me. I got to look at myself in the mirror every single day. Why? Just so I won't go into autopilot. Because in this world, it's very easy to go into autopilot. I have to remind myself that I'm really in this physical form. Because I don't know about y'all, but I've had many months where I've went into autopilot and I forget that I'm really here. I feel like it's something else running my body to the point where I become emotionally numb and all of this other extra stuff that does not help me and is not good for the spirit. Remember that you are here in the flesh. You are here at this very moment. You are here. And with you knowing that you're here, you still have the capacity to feel. You still have the capacity to think. And most of all, the biggest thing is you have the capacity to learn. With that being said, work on that shadow. Be the best version of you that you can be. Love on yourself, because without loving on yourself, it's impossible to love on anything else. Shadow work, y'all. Work on that shadow. Look it up if y'all don't know. But that's all I got, man. Once again, shout out to everybody that's been rocking with us. And let me get off this big ass screen and share with my peoples. I appreciate everybody. Appreciate everybody that rock with us today. Make sure y'all tune in next Sunday at 2 p.m. 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time.
No.
Why you do that? Why you say that? Why you do that, Capo?
Because next week is our Geechee's card.
Yeah, but that's on a Saturday though. That's not on a Sunday.
That's on a Sunday.
That's on a Sunday. Next week?
RB's on a Saturday.
Oh my gosh. So the second and then the third. Oh my God. We might have to do our episode probably on like a Friday night or something. We might have to. Thank you for letting me know that, Capo. See, this is what I'm saying. We got real lives. We got other shit that we do. We got this shit that we do.
Sounds good to me. I'm off on Friday too. Sounds good to me.
That's damn near 20 battles.
Shit, this is a lot of shit. See,
we got a surprise battle, but
that's all right. That's all right. That's all right. This is how you get your watch time hours up, and YouTube is gonna cut that anyway. But with that being said, man, I appreciate each and every one of y'all. Get your game up. Episode 216. Episode entitled Shadow Work. Peace and love to everybody. Hopefully everybody's raising their vibration, raising their frequency. And like I said, remember to love on you. Love on you. Because without loving on you, how can you love on anybody else?
That's a fact.
That is a fact. And I'm trying to look for this outro right now, so I'm a little slow. But anyways, I found it. Here we go. Peace and love, y'all. Salute. No. I'm gonna feel a certain type of way. That's gonna throw me the fuck off. Like, that's not in my algorithm. That's not in my mental algorithm of the way that I live my life. All this energy, you're gonna eventually exhaust the person that you're with.
Hey, what's your point? All women are the same. All women are the same. They all have the same emotion.
You know it's gonna be emotional.
But a lot of men don't. A lot of men don't want another man around.
Yeah.
And you gonna be like, God damn, bitch, what? I just did all this shit, and you just, what the fuck? Where did this shit come from?